Hi everyone, this is Jim Huynh. I'm a community organizer in Little Saigon. Today we are putting together an event to show our appreciation to OPD officers. And of course, riding on that is our community come together to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month and Small Business Week. And today we have many small business owners from not just Little Saigon, but from San Jose, from San Francisco. They're going to come here and celebrate with us. We're very happy to have the owner of Little Restaurant, one of the premier restaurants in Oakland and Little Saigon. She's closed today, but she opened her restaurant to host us, and we're very happy about that. And we also invite one of the best flower arrangement company in San Jose to come up and do a flower bar. Kind of bring a color freshness to our event. And also, of course, everyone brings their unique dishes, Vietnamese, Laos, and Malaysian, Chinese, all kinds of dishes here to share with each other today. So look forward to a great event, and hope everyone goes home happy, and we do this again in summer.
I heard that we have some celebrity chef here today. Can you elaborate on that for us?
Yeah, we are very lucky to have Chef Martin Yen. Yen can cook. He's very happy to participate, and he said he will come here to show his appreciation to OPD for their work in Little Saigon. And he's going to do his great cooking demonstration to all of us, and we look forward to that.
How many guests are you expecting for tonight's event, and what do you hope to get out of this event?
The low side is 50, but I think we're going to blow away that number. I'm thinking maybe 100 to 200, the high number. But I think we have plenty of food. Nolan estimated around maybe 300, but I think it's going to be on the low side.
Great, thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Fong Law. I'm the elected Alameda County Assessor, and I was told about this great event by Miss Lele Quach at Kam Hung Bakery. She asked me to come here to help the Vietnamese community here in Little Saigon, Oakland, California, celebrate and honor the wonderful police officers from the Oakland Police Department who help keep our community safe. It's a difficult time right now for everyone, and I'm grateful for the community and for all the support they've given to each other and to Oakland Police Department for its support of Little Saigon.
So with the title that you're holding, how do you feel that you can help the Little Saigon Vietnamese business community?
Well, I think one of the biggest things we did was we reduced the property taxes for restaurants just like this one that we're in right now during COVID. And this coming year, we're actually going to reduce property taxes for most people who bought their homes in 2022.
Is this an automatic thing, or people actually has to apply?
It's going to be automatic. Our office is going through all the data right now to determine who should get a reduction. And we're looking at a window between March of 2022 to October of 2022 where the housing market hit its peak. So people who bought their homes during that time in most cities, not every city, but most cities, will see a reduction automatic on their tax bill.
So when do you expect this news to come out to the homeowners and also the business?
They will get a letter from us in mid-July letting them know about the discount, or the reduction, not the discount, excuse me, the reduction.
Great, thank you so much.
You're welcome, thank you.
Guys, I want to tell you how happy I am to see everyone here. This event is quite special because, we worked very hard this last year with our OPD, with our Oakland police officers. And the end result was the police substation set up in Little Saigon. And that was hard work between Oakland Police and a lot of our community members. And, I would tell you, you can talk to everyone. The situation has improved greatly since our OPD set up the substation. And there's been a lot of, behind the scene work. But the contribution of one person that made that possible is really Lele. She went out of her way to offer her office for the officers to use that space. And daily, weekly, she provides the food, the snacks to the officers to take care of them. So thank you, Lele, for doing that. today's event. First, a OPD appreciation event, because we want to show our appreciation to the officers for taking good care of Little Saigon. And I'm going to have Deputy Beer to say a few words to us all. Also, Judge wanted me to translate, so I don't know how I'm going to do that, okay? But today, you know, we want to make it just not a place where we come and eat. We want to make an event where we come and enjoy the food, enjoy one another, but also enjoy experience flowers, and go home with some flowers to your loved one. I have some very good friends from San Jose who came up to make that happen. So she's on the right side here, Mini. Mini and her husband run a very successful wholesale flower business in San Jose. It's called United Wholesale Flowers. She's a flower expert, and so please talk to her, okay? About 3 months ago, I met Martin Yen for the first time. I grew up watching him on KQED, but I saw him at a community event hosted, and the mayor went there and all that, but the key person, the star, was Martin Yen. And at that time, I told him that we want to do something for our police officers. And Martin said, Jim, if you ever do anything for OPD, make sure you get us involved. So Martin answered the call, and he graciously made himself available. He and his staff, Stephanie, came up here to entertain us. I saw Martin in action in Chinatown, and you won't be disappointed by the show today, okay? We also have 2 other chefs, because this AAPI Heritage Month. We want to showcase Chef Joy Simali from, he specialized in Lao food, right? And Denise Huynh from Tay Ho. I don't know if she's here yet. Denise is right here. My 2 special partners who made this event possible are Roger and Jen. Roger is new to OPCC, but Jen is a pro at OPCC. I'm going to have them say a few words. Before that, I'm going to hand over to Deputy Beer to say a few words about his work in Little Saigon, and then Roger, and then Jen.
Thank you, Jimmy. I really appreciate our partnership with all of the community, and thank you for all this beautiful food and flowers. It's amazing. We've come, I'd say, a long way from our first meeting last year. I can happily and confidently say, with the help of the community, with the merchants, the residents, and everyone involved, we've made a significant strides in reducing crime in Little Saigon. Like I was explaining earlier to a few other people, I'm not waving the victory flag yet. We still are making arrests. There's people that are coming outside of the community into this community to be bad actors and do bad things. Just as of yesterday, we actually made an arrest right up the street of an individual with a gun who I'm sure wasn't up to any good. But what makes it unique and different, and why we've been so successful in driving the crime numbers down, specifically in this area, we reduced the violent crime by about 60%, actually a little bit more than that, which is huge. That we can't do unless we have the partnership with the community. The substation was monumental, getting that there. Lily, thank you again. Thank you to all the community that came together and got support for us to have that taken care of and actually up and running. But I will say that the biggest contributing factor in driving this crime down was the collaboration and the communication between the community and the police department. That's something that other communities are trying to replicate now. You've definitely become the shining example of how we can turn things around pretty dramatically and quickly. Now we need to maintain it and continue to strive to continue to lower those, because one violent crime is one too many. So that being said, I know this is an appreciation for all the officers. The officers that are in the back room, they are sacrificing a lot of their own personal time by volunteering to work overtime on their days off, extension of shifts. They've really, truly sacrificed. You have the most dedicated police officers that actually are very skilled at what they do, that have committed themselves in their service to this community. I just looking back there, they're all the same faces that continually come in day out. I'm sure a lot of you recognize them. And I think that's also key to the success, that we've kept the same team. We have Officer on the Wind, that's, you know, the go-between, that we constantly have those lines of communication open. And the fact that we're able to maintain the same officers that maintain those same relationships with the community is huge. So again, thank you to the police officers in the back of the room. And just as important, thank you to the community members that stood up and had the courage to fight back against crime and work with the police department to take care of it the right way. So thank you. I really appreciate you.
I need to introduce one key person before I hand over to Roger. Ying, can you come up? So if you are in this area, you know that Outjang is closed today, okay? When I came to her and I said, Ying, we need to do this for the community, for Little Saigon, and for the police officers, she said, Wednesday. But Wednesday you closed, right? She opened today to her restaurant today just for us. So we have this event. So thank you, Ying, for making this happen. She doesn't want to say anything, but I'm going to put the microphone so she can say a few words to us again.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all dear guests, dear friends, I just love to say thank you everyone being here today. Together we support our community. And especially I would love to say thank to all the officers, like they put so much hard work for us. And I just hope together we get our community getting better and better. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone, I'm Roger Tran. I'm the new Executive Director for OVCC, and it's really an honor to be in this role. Thank you all for coming out today, especially at the start of Small Business Week. There are many small business owners here, and you are the backbone of this community. You represent the culture for Little Saigon and neighboring areas, and sorry. Anyways, I don't want to delay the demonstration any longer. I'm going to pass it on to Jennifer Tran.
Good afternoon, everyone. And you know, all great things start with an idea. All great things start with a few individuals who are able to hold the hope, the optimism, and put in the hard work. So Jim just shared a few individuals who have been so important for us uplifting this neighborhood and working with our city staff, officers, and different departments across different levels of government. And want to thank Jim also for just being a true leader and champion for Oakland Little Saigon. Please give him a round of applause. And standing in front of you today are three exceptional examples of what Asian Americans have contributed as we celebrate Asian American Pacific Islander Month in the month of May. Right? At first, we had our legendary chef Martin Yan, who said he wants to be here to support our Asian Americans, and we thought our Asian American communities are so diverse, just like Little Saigon, right? And we wanted to make sure that this experience reminds people that Asian Americans are diverse, that Little Saigon is diverse, and it welcomes everyone. It welcomes everyone. And so, as a way to kick us off, today we have our legendary chef Martin Yan, who will be starting the cooking demo, and then followed by Spicy Joy founder over here, and we'll share their bio in a second, and Denise Huynh, who is representing Asian hella hard today with her shirt, and owner of Tay Ho. But thank you so much, everyone, and please look around you After the demos are completed, please make sure that you talk to someone you don't know so that we can continue building this movement, not just in Little Saigon, but in Oakland, and that Little Saigon becomes a model for not just the East Bay, but the rest of the state and the country. Thank you very much, and I'll pass it back to Jim.
We're going to start the demonstration now, but before I want to remind you to stay tuned then. We're going to have a social presentation for all 3 chefs, as well as our supporters and sponsors for this event, okay? You're going to love it. This is Chef Martin Yan's bio. Chef Yan is the recipient of the 2022 James Beard Foundation Lifetime Achievement Award. He has hosted more than 3,500 cooking shows around the world and is an accomplished chef, a restaurateur, a respected culinary educator, a commentator, and a food hospitality consultant. His award-winning PBS series Yan Can Cook, airing since 1978, has introduced generations of North American audiences to Chinese and American cuisines. He has authored more than 30 culinary books and has made guest appearances on Iron Chef, Top Chef, Master Chef, Hell's Kitchen, and Check Please, among others. He's the most recognizable Chinese American icon in the culinary world, with career spanning over 4 decades, okay? So please welcome him, guys. Give him a big applause.
First of all, I want to tell all of you, Oakland, particularly Little Saigon here, it is definitely a melting pot. Look at our police force. Look at our community here. We have people from all walks of life, from all ethnic groups, all get together to make a living, to do business in the Little Saigon, in the big city of Oakland. Now, you're not a fan of the Oakland Police Department. You're not a fan of Little Saigon in Oakland. You shouldn't be here. Now, I have traveled all the Little Saigon all over the world. The real Saigon in Ho Chi Minh City, I have traveled to and spent years doing television show. And I visit Little Saigon in Santa Ana, Westminster, Little Saigon in San Jose. But you know what? The best Vietnamese food is right here, Little Saigon in Oakland. I have come to this restaurant many times and taste. But you know what? Today it is special. When you have good mood, when you are happy, with along good company, everything looks good, everything smells good, everything tastes good. Now today, I'm here not only to tell everybody Little Saigon is prosperous, is thriving. And the reason is because the unity, the hard work, and the community gather together. And today is also an opportunity for me to, on behalf of all the people in Little Saigon, to pay tribute to our heroes at the back. Please stand up and take a bow. Everybody, please, everybody, all the people, look out, look out. All of us. The reason why Little Saigon is prosperous, is thriving, because we have these heroes. You know why I call them heroes? Heroes, true heroes, are people that they risk their life to protect all of us. So once again, let's have a round of applause for our heroes. Nowadays, they're talking about some of the city. They're talking about defunding the police department. Here, we have to fund the police department still today. So I'm going to do a few things and encourage everybody to support. What I'm saying is, let us support the police department, okay? So, the first thing I'm going to show you is a dish that I think everybody can do. And also I'd like to remind everybody, I'm the only chef have a concealed weapon without a license. Look at that. Ha! My knife is faster than the gun. So I want to show you how I can literally cook a dish with a few minutes. And then I will show you how I bone chicken in less than 18 seconds. I stay home and practice all night last night, okay? So, first, let's have some music. I'm going to tell you, a sharp knife is a safe knife. Paper cutting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let me show you. Look at that. When you have a knife, you seesaw your knife. Okay? You rotate your bell pepper. You season your knife. Season, you're done.
Very good. Joy Simile, who was born in Laos, and at the end of the Vietnam War, he and his family immigrated to the United States in 1981 and settled in Northern California. Growing up in the Big Lao family meant that food played a significant nostalgic role on his influences. Back room. Since the age of 7, Joy has always had a burning passion for cooking, especially mimicking mom's rustic style of Lao comfort food. This influence and passion has culminated into leaving his full-time job to get into the food business. Joy is married to Noel, and together they, with their specialty of making traditional Lao desserts, have a joint mission of sharing Lao street food with everyone, and he's the owner of Spicy Joy. Welcome.
How's everybody feeling out there after the super spicy papaya I put back there?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Louder.
We have to turn on that thing louder.
The speaker, right?
The speaker,
I'll
yes.
just yell. I probably can't yell anyways. We just got off a plane last weekend doing the last Lao New Year celebration. You know, usually I do these demos. If you look online, if you see a kind of half nude Laotian dude doing papaya salad, that's not me, okay? So, yeah, we lost our voices and everything. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for Chef Yen for his demonstration. I grew up watching him just like everybody else. I've mimicked all his knife work, all that. I love his stuff. He's amazing. But we're part of actually a more serious mission to kind of undo our own undertaking the last 50 years of being here in America. And the main thing is we've always opened up a lot of Thai restaurants and we've confused the public about what is Lao, what is Thai food, why are they similar and stuff. So hopefully with the hashtag Lao Food Movement, we're kind of helping to spearhead everything and teach people about Lao cuisine, traditional style, and where it comes from and the history of Lao food. And it's a very vibrant history. Everything in my restaurant that used to be served in the back of Thai restaurants now are being eaten in the front. So we're serving it, then we sprinkle with a little banh mi here and a little drunken noodle here. So everybody look up Lao Food Movement. It's a major movement that was founded by Chef Sang out in Washington, D.C. And she's doing an amazing job pushing Lao food into the public. So, but anyways, Besides that, you guys came here to check out one of the most popular, if not the most popular, Lao dishes out there, and it's papaya. Papaya salad, green papaya, which is super crunchy, salty, sweet. It's kind of like our hamburger. Everybody has their preference, you know? And I like mine a little sour, sweet. The one I made out there was kind of neutral for everybody to enjoy, not too crazy spicy like most Laotians eat it. They eat it, their hair catches on fire, and they start running around. So I'm just gonna do a quick, easy demo. These are the primary ingredients that you will see. Lao food is very, very rustic, straight from, I call it jungle to fork food. So jungle and farm to fork here, but jungle to fork over there. Tomatoes, you got long beans aren't always in there, but in the southern parts, a lot of people prefer more ingredients, especially these, the green eggplants. And the papaya itself is green, has to be crispy and hard, so that you get that crunch, that nice crunch. And if they start turning a little bit ripe, and they start turning a little bit sweet. So, and also some lime. And you can't use lemon as a substitute, but lime juice is preferred because the essence of the lime is just much more fragrant. Okay, and the papaya is hand chopped, hand sliced. I know they have that little device that I wish I invented, because it's probably a billionaire now, that cheats julienning this. Chef Yan, can you do that? Huh? Life skills. But the idea to keep the food rustic is we don't try to use that cheater knife thing. And it's always a mishmash of big, large pieces, short pieces, and that contributes to the texture of the traditional papaya. And if I could take a moment to talk about the sausage as well. The sausage you had back there was the traditional Lao sausage. Very herbaceous, very citrusy. I'm a sausage maker and also a papaya salads. They call it thumb, okay? This action is called thumb. You hear that noise? So that's thumb. So we have a thumb station at our restaurant. The station is, everything is made inside the mortar and pestle.
What does chop mean?
Yeah, the word for julienning papaya is very bad, so I'm not gonna, you guys go figure it out. It's just, you know, it doesn't start with an F. So, but onwards, let's go and demo this thing. So, I'm gonna start first. It's just like you're traditionally making a slurry or like a sauce for the papaya itself. The papaya will go in last, and then you do like the dressing. I know here in the States now we call it a salad, you know, papaya salad, but it's more or less served as a sauce. It's eaten with everything like meats and rice. It literally can go with just about anything. I provided, traditionally it has some chicharrones or pork rinds, or also cabbage actually is always served. I don't know if it's because it's cheap or because it tastes good, but every Laotian house eats papaya salad with a little bit of cabbage.
I'll hold it for you, okay?
This is my wife, Noelle. She knows I don't have octopus arms, even though she treats me like that sometimes. She's like, I do 8 different things at one time. I'll let her hold the microphone, and maybe she can even chop in and tell you guys about what I'm doing, okay? Thank you guys. Okay.
I just hold your microphone.
This is not hard. So just honey, jump in. Come on. We're married. This is California, 50-50.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start with, like I said, I'm gonna make a dressing for the papaya salad. I go 1 part sugar, and this deionizing agent here is called MSG, guys. Everybody's running away. We're going. Oh my God, nobody's watching now. I prefer it. We utilize it in our cooking, very minimal amounts. You know, it does add the umami flavor instantly, and we're just used to it. It's a preference, obviously, people. I don't want to open that can of worms, but I'm going to use it in this batch, okay? Just maybe like half a spoon. And And now the depthness of this dish actually comes from crab paste, shrimp paste, and also papaya salad everywhere you go is very different presentation-wise. In the South, where my wife comes from, they like it very dark, like the black of the berry, the sweet papaya or something dark.
More this.
They are funky.
This one. Hey guys, who has a Honda Pilot parking at the market? You got to move it because you're not going to have your car after 5 minutes. Okay, they're closing. Honda Pilot.
Honda Pilot in the parking needs to be moved, or else you'll be not able to go out.
Okay, so remember the action. What is it called, guys? This noise.
Tam, 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 tam. Where's your pepper?
No. I'm just showing them the action.
We were in Sacramento, Texas, and he was in his apron without anything on, putting on a show while he was coming. So if you want to see the action, it's on TikTok, Facebook, anywhere right now. It's almost going viral, so you want to check out Spicy Joy, naked, almost. And that's what he's known for now.
Sad presentation now.
Okay.
All right, and people do get a little haywire with the papaya salad, and we documented in our restaurant because we're going to be really ultra crazy and say spicy. So I'm just going to do a neutral one. You can use a lot of fresh peppers, but I like the color of the fresh, like dried peppers. Pepper goes in, down some more, and now you add the accompanying vegetables. You got green eggplant and long bean. Is that a vegetable or a fruit? I don't know. Is this a tomato or tomato? Okay, so I'm just gonna pick this thing up. So all the essence of the ingredients are coming together real nicely. Now I do one part everything. One. Look, Mom. In Laos, called nampa. Water from fish.
What is that? What are you putting in?
Oh, wait a minute. I totally forgot. This is the key of all key ingredients. Everybody's grandma, aunties, sister, baby daughter, whatever. They are proud of this, like the tomatoes in Italy, man. Like, if you don't have papaya salad sauce, you really don't have papaya.
It's a gold.
Yeah, that's liquid gold. It really is. So everybody has their own unique style and twist on it, but this is ours from the restaurant. So
What's the base there?
What's in it?
yeah, there's 36 ingredients. I didn't bring the list. I'm sorry.
How many is it?
It's made out of secret 36 times. All right, lots more. Watch your eyes. People been known to wear goggles doing this, especially they're crazy like me and they do it like this, or they go.
I need to put on music for you.
Yeah, no music, it's on my head. And then you grab some papaya, and you should taste that first, but I already know it's good. I know it's good. So it should have a coloration, very, a little on the darker side. And as I mentioned before, if you like sour, you can always add more. If you like sweet, you can always add more. I'm a sweet sour guy. She's 10 times darker than that. Basically, she's eating that.
I like it more. I like mine.
And I'll show you guys what it looks like. The difference between Lao papaya and Thai papaya is, I'm talking about the westernized Thai papaya at the restaurants. And you can ask for Lao style, and they'll know exactly what you're talking about. So,
And at Spicy Joy, we don't sell Thai papaya salad, only Lao.
but the Thai style is usually a little bit more on the lighter, sweeter side, with the little peanuts added to the top. as a garnish, and lao style is just dark and very much more depth of flavor and fishy. Okay, there's the color, guys. This is a very heavy mortar and pestle. I hope I'm aiming right, because this table needs to be washed after. There it is, guys. Papaya salad Lao style. Oh, and this one, my dear friends. Oh, yes, absolutely. Take it away, darling.
Taste
You
it.
look
Taste
stunning.
it. Taste it.
You really bring the tomato color out there. Now, since Oakland PD is here, you see a 6'1" loud.
Wait, let's auction that dish.
Yeah, let's auction that dish.
Let's auction that dish and go to the Oakland PD.
Exactly. Good idea.
Everybody around the block, that's me, okay?
Sweetie, they said to auction this dish.
No, listen, I'll make more.
He wanna dance.
Thank you everyone today to meeting. Thank you so much for this. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. And I will make large batch of soup.
Please make your way up to the front so that we can see the magic of cocktail making with Chef Denise Huynh. Xin quý vị tìm kiếm ghế ngồi để chờ các bạn. Okay. So as Denise is getting ready, I just want to introduce you to her once again. Denise Huynh is the founder of Tay Ho in Oakland on Webster and 12th. Webster and 12th, that's right. And even though we are here to celebrate AAPI Heritage Month in Oakland, Little Saigon today, we are all part of the Oakland fabric. Denise Huynh is a Vietnamese American. We can do this. This is we're saying the best for last, all right? There's alcohol. All right? There's cocktail. Yes, we're going to see Denise shake up some cocktails for us. So before we begin, I just want to give you some background. Denise Huynh is a Vietnamese American restaurateur with a zest for life and a passion to serve others. Born in Saigon and raised in Oakland, Denise was on a career path in marketing in the corporate world. However, her journey took a major turn when her aunt asked that she take over the family restaurant, Tay Ho in Oakland. In 2010, Denise, with a fierce loyalty to family and love for food, agreed and was off to a new journey with her mother as head chef. Tay Ho Oakland was quickly recognized for its authentic Vietnamese flavor and unusual regional dishes. Tay Ho Oakland is a special place. Beyond the outstanding food, you immediately feel the sense of home. Customers treated like long-lost family and friends are fully embraced by Denise's warmth and generosity in her presence and stories. When Denise isn't at the restaurant sharing stories about her grandmother or food and the people of Vietnam, you may catch her at a glimpse of cycling up Mount Diablo or power walking the Lake Mary. Xin cho một tràng pháo tay cho Chef Denise Huynh. Please give a round of applause for Chef Denise Huynh. There you go.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here, and thank you, Alsan, for giving us space. And it's an honor with being here with Chef Moynihan, who I have grown up watching him on TV every day. So it's an honor and joy of everyone here. So thanks for coming. I wanted to make it really easy and short, and I know everyone is like, it's getting to the point that, hey, wrap it up and let's have some fun. So I'm gonna make some cocktails. This is the cocktail I made at the restaurant. I came up with this because I wanted to use all the ingredients in the kitchen. That my mom is an awesome chef. I learned a lot from her. She couldn't come here tonight because she was at the restaurant. So I'm gonna make it really fast and easy. Cocktail. This is called the Spicy D. It consists of passion fruit. We use passion fruit a lot in our cooking, the Vietnamese cooking. I'm sure it's all Asian cooking. And I have, this could be replaced with either I don't like gin, but you can do this gin or vodka or tequila or mezcal. And this is a Ancho Reyes, which is a chili liqueur. Lime juice, thank you Chef Joy for letting me use lime juice, and then the simple syrup. Simple syrup is made of 50%, 50-50 of sugar and water. It just really kind of give your cocktail a little bit of that balance when you add sugar and lime. It just kind of gives that balance to the cocktail. So cocktails are about the balance of the drink. So you don't want too sour, you don't want too sweet, so you want it to have like a light balance and not too spicy either. It's called spicy tea. And it's, it might be a little spicy. It depends on the season and how much how spicy the jalapeno during the season. The season. All right. Without further ado, I'm gonna make a cocktail, and then who wants to taste it? And I can make more, and we can pass it around too as well. So I brought enough to make cocktails for everyone. And the cops are here, so I think we're gonna be safe driving home. Don't quote me. Thank you. I don't know. You wanna know that? So I'm gonna give out my secret recipe. Unlike Chef Joy, I'm gonna share.
Closer.
Well, mine's so much easier. So I'm gonna do one cocktail, so then that way you guys can follow it a little bit easier. So we're gonna start with building a cocktail. You don't want ever to start with a liquor first, because you want to use, you want to save that for last in case you screwed up on the recipe, right? So then you can just pour it out. So I usually start with simple. I go with 50. This is half an ounce. I'm gonna go with half an ounce of simple. I'm gonna make 2 drinks. So I'm gonna do 50 here, 50 there, and I'm gonna do not 50. It's because count it to 100. So it's half an ounce. So sorry about that. So I'm gonna keep it half an ounce to keep it easy for you guys. And then I'm gonna go with 1 ounce of the passion fruit syrup. This passion fruit syrup, you can find it at the store. This is a woman-owned, and she started out as a bartender at Slanted Door, and she was making all the simple syrup and all the super, syrup for the restaurant, and the demand was so high, she started her own business making syrups and all the wonderful stuff for bars. So go support her. It's called Small Hands Food, and they got passion fruit syrup. There's orgeat, whatever you can think of. It's a wonderful product, and we use it at the restaurant. So 1 ounce of the passion fruit syrup goes in there, and then we're gonna do 3/4 of an ounce of the lime juice. So like I said, you want to balance it. So 3/4 of an ounce of lime juice goes in there. This product, I love this product. It's not from Vietnam or anywhere in Asia. This is actually Ancho Reyes is from South America. This is from I don't know exactly, but it's got Spanish in it. So I figure it's Central or South or Mexico somewhere, our neighbor. So we're gonna go half an ounce of this. Ooh, all of a sudden I'm loud. We go half an ounce of, that's a little loud. Half an ounce of the Ancho Reyes shell liquor. They have the black and also the green. I like the black one better. And then vodka, my friend. We go with 2 ounces. I'm not used to having a mic right in my face like this. It's making me a little nervous here. Whoa, look at that! It's making me nervous. All right, so that's it. That's all the ingredients in there. And one thing I forgot to do, because you kind of got me all nervous, was I say that I wanted to use the ingredients from the kitchen, which the jalapenos, that I forgot to tell you about, jalapenos. I usually do about 2 or 3 slices of jalapenos, and then basil. And about, I want to be generous with the basil. Then throw the basil in there, and I have 6 or 7 leaves. Now you want to just muddle it. I don't have a muddle, so I'm going to use the bottom of my knife here to do this. Muddle it. Thumb, thumb. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Thumb, thumb, thumb. Oh, sorry. You're going to have to take off your shirt and start doing this for me. That is really just a show. Alright, so, and the next thing you want to do is just add ice all the way up. So, I got some ice here. Thanks to Alsen for providing ice. So this scoop is really small, so you see, just fill it up. I want to balance it out. Pull in there, give it a little thump. And what you're gonna do, pick it up, shake, shake. Yeah. That's it, my friend. So, you know what? Cocktail can be fun. It can be sexy too. So it depends. So whether you want to make it sexy or not. Let's leave it up to Joy next time, right? Is that what we do? I need some
I don't know where I'm going after here.
I'm new at this. I've never have to demonstrate how to make this. So you guys come to the bar. I can do that. Yeah. Beer garden. Oh, we're gonna do this. Okay. All right. Can't eat some more ice too.
It'll taste just as beautiful though.
So with the drink, because I muddled the basil and the jalapenos in there, you wanted to strain it out. You don't want to be drinking seeds and trying to be spitting it out on the way. So what you do, you strain it. Who's gonna volunteer to taste this? Oh yeah, I got my friend right here. I'll make some more. This is easy. Oh, I'm gonna take some more. Yeah. Oh, I gotta make one for Chef. So usually we'll put a little garnish. We can do a little flour. Or we can do a little dehydrated lime. You can make it pretty.
Why is the lime dark?
Why is the lime dark?
Southern Malaysian lime.
It's dehydrated.
Because and these are actually not lime, I lied. These are blood orange, but these are the small blood orange. I like them because it's really pretty. Really, people don't really eat this. Come on. It really is pretty. So.
Does that contribute any flavor to the drink? The flavor of the blood orange doesn't go permeate?
No, it doesn't because it's dehydrated. It's actually for show. So, if you guys at the bar and people put flowers and dehydrated fruit on it, it's really just for show. It doesn't do anything. The drink is already in here. So, Chef, it's all yours. All yours. Cheers. And the Vietnamese people, we call it yo, right?
Yeah.
So, yo.